Whoa. Didn't realize I was dropping into the void when I ran out of that shrine. Now, Cass did say something about defeating the old foes that we find at these spots. So it just kind of makes me wonder if it's going to be like an enormous battle against a bunch of guardians, or... You know what would be even cooler than that is some kind of like super guardian, like a new enemy variant type. That would be my preference. You know, this is DLC, this is new content. Maybe give me a new kind of enemy to fight. Or it could be something else altogether, guys. Could just be another shrine. Could be like an honest-to-God boss fight of some kind. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see what we can figure out. So over there we've got... Ooh. Some Zoras hanging out. They're about to get mauled by these giant blue oxen or whatever they're called. Okay, I have to imagine these guys are part of the quest. Let's go talk to them. Is that one really old dude that was an asshole, but we kind of, like, won him over eventually? Muzu, that was his name. Ah, it is you, Link. What brings you to this place? We are here at the behest of Prince Sidon, who tasked us with keeping watch on this area. This is the land where Princess Miva completed her sacred trial. Now, the signs that appeared 100 years ago have returned. Princess Miva's notes had this phrase: "While the morning sun is newly born, follow the path of light to the trial." I am not sure where they came from, but she often repeated those mysterious words about the trial. Oh, alright, so go to morning time and look for a shadow. That's easy enough. And Tatika says, "Good day." Oh, it's the champion, Master Link. How are things? As for me, I'm here to protect Sir Muzu. I hear at this very location is a trial that Princess Miva herself challenged. If you want more information, please talk to Sir Muzu. Right. Morning time. Okay, and then... What exactly are we looking for? Said, look to the light? I think? Or to the shadow? Are we looking at the sun? The sun's coming up over the horizon over there. Hey, buddy, tell it to me again. While the morning sun is newly born, follow the path of light to the trial. Yeah. So there's a lot of light here. What exactly is a path of light around here? Oh. Is it that right there? Am I supposed to just fly into the ocean? I could do that. I'm gonna feel real dumb if that's not right, and I just end up dropping into the ocean. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and drop a teleportation spot right here so we can come back really quickly and easily. I like that idea. Whee! Okay guys, sorry for the abrupt jump cut. Trust me, it was absolutely necessary. It's actually a couple days later from when it was about 20 seconds ago in this video. And basically what happened was I had to cut out about 10-15 minutes of screwing around after I started trying to figure out this puzzle. It's kind of funny. It's another one of those situations where I totally owned myself, and I'll show you what happened here. I didn't mean to talk to this guy. Basically what happened, guys, was I figured out the solution right away, but I didn't realize I had the right solution, and I actually tricked myself, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So if we make it morning, and then jump down here, we do want to fly towards this path of light right here, but that blue light down there, I actually thought that that was a shrine that we had already done, because it's so far away, I couldn't really tell what it was, and like I said, I spent probably 10 to 15 minutes just running around, thinking this was not the solution here, trying a whole bunch of different things. And it turns out this is actually what we want to do. I didn't really realize it until I was editing that last part, because I had recorded an ending and everything, but it was a hopeless endeavor. We made no progress at all. This is actually what we want to do right here. So here we go. Let's see what this does. Holy crap, is this yet another shrine? Wow. So that's what this DLC is. It's just shrine after shrine after shrine. Ki Dafunya Shrine. We're getting attacked right now. That's actually really beautiful. These shrines out in the middle of the water like this. I love it. Alright, so what is this? I wonder if this will be different. The melting point. This is a little different. Let's see. I mean, it's not really all that different. I don't even know what I was really trying to say right there, honestly, guys. So, we've got 2 other spots on that shrine up top there to suss out after this one. And then there's 3 more of those afterwards, so that makes 12 new shrines on top of the 4 that we already had previously in this DLC, which would mean 16 total, 16 new spirit orbs, which means 4 more hearts? If my math is right, which it may not be, but that would mean we have 1 extra to complete. No, that would be perfect. That would complete the row, wouldn't it? So maybe that was their plan all along. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, sorry, I was just kind of thinking to myself about stuff right there. Let's actually put our minds to the task at hand here. Let's see if I can bear to drop anything to pick up this torch. It's probably a good idea to have that in a place like this. I don't really know what I want to leave for it, honestly. I guess probably the Blizzard Rod. It's a nice weapon, but it's probably the thing I care about least. And now, can I walk on this with fire? Looks like we're good. Alright. So we're going to melt these blocks. I could probably use a fire weapon to do this too. This is going to take freaking forever. Oh, I can squeeze through though. Alright, let's see. I can put that away for now. Gotta figure out a way to melt that right there. That'll drop something, I bet. Then we've got a pressure plate right here. Oh. Oh, it drops new ice blocks for us. I guess that's for if we screw up. Now, I'm guessing I can't really manipulate these with any of my other powers. Oh, I can... Well, yeah, I can do stasis. And does Cryonis interact with these in any particular way? No, it doesn't seem to. Alright, so we can stasis them and smack them around. I'm guessing this does the same thing right here? Right. Okay, so maybe I melted a little bit, and then it lets me climb up on top. If I just melt this one, just low enough that I can actually climb on top of it, I can build myself a little makeshift stairway here. Just gotta get it to the right spot. Right about there, probably? No? There we go. Okay, now the issue is that I can't bring my torch up here, but we've got solutions for that. Wonder what happens if I just shoot this straight up. Oh wow, that's actually super handy. That's just about the right size. Well, sort of. I still can't climb on top. Oh! There! Okay, nice. I can. You just really gotta give it your all. Get an oomph. Get up there. So what are you hiding, Mr. Middle Block, sir? I'll bet you... I bet you we have to smack this somewhere to activate something. Let's look over here. Just a small pool of water. We can use Cryonis in this. Okay, we gotta get the ice blocks over here and use those as a stairway to get up top. I don't know if it's gonna fit underneath that little ledge right there. Let's see. What do we want to use to smack it, guys? What's a good candidate? I don't really have a lot of good smacking weapons right now. Boulder Breaker! And it probably doesn't need much, honestly. I'll give it 3 good whacks. That should send it in the general direction. Right. So, as I suspected, it's a little too large. How are we going to make them grow again in order to use them as stairs when they get over here? And how do we make another one come out? Other than maybe the buttons down on the ground here bring one up top too? No, it does not. It seems that these DLC shrines are going to be a little bit more challenging than the ones we're usually used to, guys. Which is nice. Oh, shit. This is actually kind of a delicate procedure. Son of a bitch. The platforming in this game has never been, like, super precise. Like, it's fine. It just does get a little jank every now and then. Alright. I'm glad I have a shit ton of fire arrows, though. That is real handy. Alright, so we'll just smack you over there. So we can get them over here when they're this size. Ugh. Still hard to climb, though. I guess Cryonis will come in handy with that. Ooh, what if I were to Cryonis underneath this guy? Can I do that? There we go. There we go. Then we just gotta actually make it make it balanced. Okay. It's gonna be tricky, but we'll get it. We will get it, guys. What if I hit aim underfoot? Oh, that's not really that helpful. Can't get it to aim where I want it, guys. What if we get it right up against the wall? You know? There we go. That's what we needed. I still just can't quite get on top of it, though. What if I jump from over here? Let's put a Cryonis block. I can't get it to aim where I want it right now, guys. It's kind of pissing me off. Come on. I'm so close to it. Ah, there we go. Finally did it. The solution to that was actually simpler than I imagined, but the execution was harder than I imagined. Funny the way that worked out. Oh, Ruda's emblem? The commemorative symbol of a water trial's completion by one who wishes to control a divine beast. Collecting 3 emblems will lead to a new challenge. Okay. This is what we've been looking for, guys. Collect 3 emblems to open the path to a new challenge. Yeah, it's not just spirit orbs, it's a whole new thing altogether. And we're gonna get something nice for it. To remain. Awesome. Ah, that's so pretty. You know what's funny, guys, is when I was trying to figure out how the hell to get to this place, I realized that, well, actually, it happened when I was editing that last session earlier in this video, and I realized that the last shrine that we did when we were on the Great Plateau was actually called Path of Light, and Path of Light was specifically the line of dialogue that was one of the clues to find this place, and I was like, are they going to make me double back to that shrine? Is that the whole puzzle, that I have to remember that that place was called Path of Light? Because that would be tricksy, but I don't believe that's the case. So we went ahead to, well, I know that's not the case, I should say. Right, so we gotta get 2 more of these shrines, 2 more puzzles to solve, I think. I think the next one that I was pretty sure of was right here. I'm not 100% sure, but it seems likely. So I guess we'll fast travel to this spot over here, or we could fast travel to this spot right here. That's probably the closest one, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Zora's Domain. Been a while since we were here. Still as beautiful as the first time we saw it, guys. You know what? While we're here, let's just go and see if we can talk to the king or Prince Side and see if they're hanging out here. Who knows? Maybe they'll have something new to say to us. Be really nice to check in with them. What's up, Mr. Fat Kingly Guy? King Dorphin? Thank you, Link. You have saved us all. I'm certain that Mipha is thrilled to be with you as she ever was. I shall watch over Mipha's fight from here and yours as well. If you need anything, I am ever at your disposal. Tell me about Mipha. Yes, of course you wish to hear about our dear Mipha. I am sure it would bring her peace to know she is on your minds. Mipha was always kind from the day she was born. She was equally as kind to her own as she was to complete strangers. When you first took to visiting us, back when you were but a child, she adored you like a brother. However, as you know, Hylians age much faster than us. Eventually you grew so much, she began to look up to you. As Mipha's diary plainly states, it was not long before she developed strong feelings for you. A Zora princess falling in love with a Hylian swordsman. It reminds me of a Zora legend of old. That is why I welcome the idea of you and Mipha becoming husband and wife. It is a shame you two never had the chance to see what she might have been. Mipha's diary? Ah, of course, Mipha's diary was found just recently. Its discovery brought me much joy. It is on that table over there. I do not mind if you choose to read it. I am sure Mipha would forgive you anything. I don't recall if we ever did this, guys. I'm not sure if this is new or not. Huh. What's up, Sidon? Link, I must thank you for journeying all this way, and of course for taming that feisty divine beast Vah Ruta. You somehow overcame the objections of the old geezers on our council, all to help save our home. Yes, you are a treasure of a Hylian, taking time out of your journey to come to our rain and monster-ridden home. And here you activated those orbs with shock arrows, freed Ruta, and released my sister from her lingering regrets. Link, I simply can't thank you enough, especially for following me to the end, pushy and unreasonable as I am. Zora's Domain would still be in peril if not for you. You are welcome any time, and we are ever at your service. Have I mentioned how incredible you are, and how thankful I am? Because you are, and I am. Yes, you are the greatest of Hylians and my most treasured friend for all time. Ah, you must forgive me. I am but a rambling fool, wasting the time of my cherished friend and hero of the Zora. I do hope you understand that I carry on so only because I am ever so grateful for all you have done and ever will do. But I digress. Link, might I ask what brings you to our beloved domain? Tell me about the trial. The sacred trial my sister challenged. You are a keen one, Link. I have recently noticed certain things that last occurred when my dear sister Mipha took the trial to Master Ruta. That is why I sent Muzu and Tataka to stand guard east of Ulria Grotto. It was one of the areas associated with the trial. Link, yes, I have figured it out. You are challenging the sacred trial. I wish you luck, my friend. You are intending to challenge the sacred trial, are you not? I have no doubt you shall succeed. I am cheering you on as ever. After all, you are my most treasured friend and hero of the Zora. Is there anything else I can help you with? Will you tell me more about the trial? Because I already know the place that you already mentioned. But tell me about the other places. This is going to be all the same shit, isn't it? Alright. Well then tell me about Mipha, I guess. You wish to speak of my sister? I am always happy to do so. Actually, I recently remembered something, a fuzzy memory from my early childhood. There was a swordsman that came by every so often and spent a considerable amount of time with Mipha. At the time, it felt like he was stealing my sister away from me. I know better now, but that swordsman. It was you, Link. I am certain of it. I do hope my bluntness has not offended you. Had things turned out differently, you might have been my sister's husband. My brother-in-law. Oh, my apologies. I got carried away and let my imagination run wild. Please forget my childish musings, my friend. Is there anything else I can help you with? Farewell. Should you ever have need of me, do not hesitate to reach out. I shall be cheering you on, as ever. Awesome. Well, that was entirely unhelpful, but fun to hear some new dialogue from them. Alright, I don't think we ever read this, guys. This might be a new thing. Let's check it out. Alright, we're going to read Mipha's diary. At the request of Hyrule's king, a group of outsiders came to greet us at the domain. One of them was a Hylian child of only about 4 years of age. His name was Link. He made quite a first impression. He was curious and full of energy, with a ready smile. Are all Hylian children that way? One thing that surely sets him apart is his swordsmanship, which I hear is exceptional. He has even bested adults. He must be somewhat reckless, however, as he was covered in bruises. Wishing to be helpful, I healed his wounds for him. It must have been his first time seeing healing magic, as he looked up at me with big round eyes. It was adorable. A divine beast was excavated from Zora's domain. This one is called Vah Ruta. The first time I laid eyes on Ruta, I was surprised by how cute it was. It's so big and round with a long, awkward nose. According to the Sheikah who found Ruta, divine beasts require someone worthy to control them. It's fun to imagine someone piloting this enormous beast in the distant past. I wonder who will have that honor next. Link came to visit the domain. It feels like forever since he was here last. He no longer resembles the child I first met. He is now an accomplished knight and keeper of the sword that seals the darkness. I am so proud. However, he hardly speaks anymore. And smiles even more rarely. He is still the kind soul I knew, but something has changed. I asked him if something had happened, if something was wrong. He merely shook his head. Perhaps it is his newly acquired height, but I feel he is ever looking past me, into the distance beyond. The Princess of Hyrule paid a special visit to the domain. She asked me if I would agree to pilot a divine beast. She told me she needs my help to face the Calamity. My heart knew at once what to do. I agreed without reservation. Calamity Ganon must not be resurrected. If he is, there is no way to ensure the safety of my people, or of anyone. I do not know what will happen. All I know is that if there is anything I can do to help, I must try. I must protect Hyrule. There is also that. The divine beasts are meant to assist the chosen hero when he faces Ganon. In this way, I can help Link. Link came to visit me. It had been ages. I told him the Lynel of Ploymus Mountain had been terrorizing everyone lately. When I said that, he started walking toward the mountain without a word. Spellbound, I followed him there. When we were almost there, he told me to turn back. He insisted he would be fine on his own. I stubbornly stayed. While I argued, the Lynel attacked us from behind. I was sure we had met our end. How silly of me to doubt. With a sure hand and a fierce gleam in his eye, Link unsheathed the sword that seals the darkness and defeated our foe. His swordsmanship was swift and graceful. I was fascinated by the beauty of his movements. Though I should have been terrified, I could not help but feel safe in the presence of my dear friend. His kindness and determination to help those in need, his strength and skill, my heart is drawn to his. I am doomed. The last beautiful move Link performed on the mountain is called a spin attack. Perhaps I will attempt it with my spear. Nice. Father has finally given his blessing for me to pilot the divine beast. The threat of the Calamity can no longer be ignored. Father said the Zora must play their part. He seemed on the brink of tears when he made me promise to return unharmed. Aww. My eyes burned with tears as well, so I simply nodded. Segan could hardly look at me. Muzu left partway through. I feel awful for putting them through this, but I must do what I can to help Link. I could never forgive myself otherwise. Speaking of Link, I have at last finished gathering the materials for the armor. I shall start making it at once. Nice. Today was the inauguration ceremony at Hyrule Castle. It was an honor to take part. However, honestly, I do not remember much about it, but only because something unforgettable happened afterward. I experienced something wondrous, a beautiful moment in time I shall treasure forever. I am grateful to the princess for agreeing to my request, and to Daruk for, for bringing me closer to Link. Oh, I did hear something that shocked me enough to almost overshadow that happy moment. Link has chosen to guard the princess wherever she goes. They shall be spending much time together. What just happened there in that entry, guys? What was that special moment? Did they get a little irky, maybe? I finally completed that special armor for Link. I am confident it will fit in perfectly. He is coming to the domain soon. I hope to give him my gift when I see him, but should I really go through with it? According to the old legend, long ago a Zora princess fell in love with a Hylian swordsman. Perhaps there is hope. This will be a rare occasion that Link is not accompanying the princess. We should have some time to ourselves. Oh, I have an idea. At sunset, I shall ride upon Ruta with Link. Zora, princess of the past, please lend me your courage. Nice. Well, I guess they're not going to add in like full-on cutscenes, but at least they added some text and dialogue and whatnot. I don't know. Maybe we'll get some good cutscenes. There's still a lot of this DLC left. This is probably going to take a lot longer than I expected. It's kind of nuts. But I like it. I like the idea of adding more shrines, and I hope that they continue to be, like, you know, challenging, but not, like, super challenging. I like some extra difficulty. And I think that was missing from a lot of the shrines in the main game. I think most people would probably agree with that.